Hi, I'm Kim, and this is my husband Wei. And for those of you that don't know us, last year, while on top of the Great Wall of China, we decided to work our way around the world and visit 60 countries before I turned 60. Currently, we are in country number 13, Albania. And for the last few weeks, we've been holed up in a beachfront condo doing some work, in between long walks on the beach, of course. But today, we've decided it's time to venture into the town of Durrës and go explore.
So we are headed to the main town of Durrës. And we've been here for 3 weeks. And
we're on a beach, and so it's been there's been no need to move, to leave.
Right.
We've just been hanging out.
I'm really looking forward, I don't want to say to leaving the beach, but I'm looking forward to getting into town and seeing what's up.
So let's
go do it. Every morning starts with these stairs. Do you think we would be a little thinner on the middle?
Oh, it's such a beautiful morning out. It's gonna be a great day. So, the anti-straw movement has not made it to Albania yet. We get one cafe latte with 2 straws every time. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's such a waste. Okay, so that city over there is where we're headed. And we don't really know how to get there. We've been told to walk to the beach and get around the wall.
This thing's like 2 meters high. It's more like a catapult than a teeter-totter. Yeah, that's really high. I would not want to be a kid on that.
Okay, there's the wall. We have to either get over it or go around it. So wish us luck.
Yeah, so as far as just jauntily hopping over the wall, it's not gonna happen.
The crazy thing is, you just take a turn and here you are on a bike path that leads into what I hope is the city, but it seems like it would lead to the city, so here we go.
So we've taken a quick break for coffee because we need more coffee, but we also needed to check out where we're actually need to walk to.
Now that we made it to the city, I guess our first goal was to get here. We weren't really sure that would happen. So now that we're here, we need to find out where we're starting our exploring today. And we're starting at the Byzantine Forum, and it's about a 15-minute walk from here. We actually remembered to get postcards early this time, so we're going to actually buy them today, and hopefully we'll get them mailed before we leave in 3 weeks.
Right in the middle of Durrës is this random and unexpected set of colonnades. It's called the Byzantine Forum, and it was built by the Romans around the year 600, but it was only recently discovered. So you can see it's just surrounded by apartment buildings, cafes, and even a playground. Does everyone realize that, like, in their backyard, there's this place that's like 2,000 years old?
So Durrës is home to a Roman amphitheater that is on the waiting list to become a UNESCO heritage site. So that's where we're off to now. So hopefully finding it will be as easy as finding the forum. You have any money?
How much?
Just one. I'm gonna go make a wish.
Okay.
Making a wish. So we just started our walk towards the amphitheater and we found the Fatih Mosque, which was one of the other places we were gonna stop at. So slight detour there first. False alarm, it's not the Fatih Mosque that we're at, just another mosque. So we're gonna go back to our original plan and head to the amphitheater.
So it looks like there's people in the tunnels. We have to figure out how they get in there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. So it looks like we can just climb all over these ruins, but we're not, obviously.
It makes me a little sad that they aren't more protected.
Check out the size of these blocks. They're huge.
So this amphitheater held up to 20,000 people, and you can look around and it's pretty huge. That was really significant and big for the time. It also represents a transition into Christianity, which is evident in the chapel and the mosaics that are found on the site.
I feel like we're not supposed to be in here.
I'm standing in front of the Fatih Mosque, which is a monument of culture, which is basically means it's state protected. When we entered the gate, it sort of looked like we shouldn't be there, and people are having prayers, so we came back outside. Now, the reason why it's protected is it was built in the early 1500s when the Ottomans swarmed the area. Way's laughing at me. Anyway, it was in use until the mid-1950s, until the communist era took hold.
So we stopped for some drinks on the Venetian Tower, which is part of the original Roman wall built back, in the 400s. And what's kind of cool about this is it's called the Venetian Tower because it was controlled by Italy, the Venetians, way back in the day. And it was used all the way up until the 1930s. In 1939, a group of Albanians held off the Italian army for quite a while until the Italians sent over like heavy armor and stuff. But something that was built in the 400s and was still used as a fort until 1939. It's just crazy.
And now it's a bar.
And now it's used for something a little more peaceful, so cheers. This, by the way, is my very first Albanian beer.
Cheers. So we found a place to have some traditional Albanian food, which we've been looking for all day. Then we realized we had no money. So no matter how cheap a place is, eventually you run out.
Another 20,000. I always feel so rich in other countries.
I know, right? Let's go eat.
So I ordered traditional lamb and yogurt in a clay pot, and It smells fabulous. Oh, look at that. The big chunks of lamb, and I guess that's like a cooked yogurt. Survey says. Lamb is great. It's really moist and just kind of dissolves in your mouth. But I have to say, the flavor is a little bland.
So I ordered a traditional beef and potato in a clay pot. It is not what I would normally order, but they didn't have sort of a vegetarian option, and we're in Albania where everything revolves around meat, so I'm going with it. It looks like it's coated with like baked cheese, so I'm thinking it can't be all that bad. I don't really see any meat, but I see potatoes. It smells really good. Yeah, really good. It's like a scalloped potato, but it's a little creamier, and I would say I like sort of blandish flavors, so to me, I really like this. We were just getting ready to leave when they offered us to try some house Raki. Raki.
Like everywhere we go, they brew their own Rakia, and they feel that we should taste it, which we are happy to help out with.
He's happy, I'm not.
It's like a medicine. Yeah. Sometimes it's very rough, but this is smooth.
Because of this,
Yeah.
we call the glass of Raki, like this every day, is pushing the doctor away.
A glass of Rakia keeps the doctor away. Rakia a day keeps the doctor
But a
away.
glass like this, just like 30 cc.
Okay.
It's very good for the heart. It's making the heart work more faster, and the
Get
filtration of the blood.
Okay.
It's the best. It's the cleaner drink ever. It's made of grapes, just grape. It's just the juice of the grape.
So it's like a wine, a distilled wine.
Similar.
Yeah, which would be like a
Similar.
brandy.
It's a little
Okay.
bit like stronger. Like,
Well, yes, much stronger. Yes.
but, it's very good. It's like a digestive. Perfect.
And you make it.
Yes,
Or-
it's homemade. It's my father made.
Your father. Okay. Well, here's to your father. Thank you so much.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers.
I had a sip, and it is like drinking gasoline. But I'm gonna have more because Raki a day keeps the doctor away. There's no way that's a lot of Rakia to drink. Whew. I don't know.
When Kim refers to it as like gasoline, it's like a really quality, solid gasoline.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to walk home. Okay, shall I chug it?
Yes, take it as a shot.
I need some water. Oh, we have water.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I've got one. Whew. I've got some. I'm gonna chug it. Here we go.
Shoot it. You can do it. After that heavy lamb and yogurt, I was ready to take a taxi and go back to the apartment and take a nap. But after that shot of Rakia, I am so ready to walk back. I am energized and totally ready to go. I love Rakia.
After my dish, I was ready to walk back, but I had the Raki and now I'm ready for a taxi ride. But I will say I'm getting a little inchy to do some itchy, not inchy.
Antsy.
Fancy. Of course, the coffee's dropping all over me.
And I've got a friend named Enzo, and Enzo tells us that we just go over the wall and we can get right into the city. I doubt his directions. We'll see what happens.
Last time we saw Enzo, he was trying to pick up 2 chicks on the beach, so.
Very unsuccessfully.
So the dog that's been following us is still with us. We're only having coffee though, so we don't have any scraps to give him.
Don't worry, nobody saw.
And now we're headed home. So, there you have it.